Hey everybody, Carl here from Apt. We're at the LG booth at CES 2024 and we're going to take you on a tour and show you what they brought with them this year. LG always puts on an absolutely amazing display at CES. They're always one of, if not the best looking displays there, and this year was no different. For sure. As soon as you walk through the entrance, you're immediately greeted by this array of their brand new transparent OLED TVs. They're moving in and out. They've got different things up on the screen that are showing off what these TVs are capable of. It is truly an amazing technology. And the way it works is it has a little screen that actually rises up and down behind it to add the contrast that's required to actually get the picture. Otherwise, when this screen rolls down, it actually makes all of the black in the picture disappear, so it makes it completely see-through. You can see here in one of these clips, I'm actually walking behind the TV, and you can see me very clearly right through it. So it's just an amazing technology that we're really excited to see how they implement this into other areas of their products. And then up next, we're actually going to take a look at their new Alpha 11 processor. They gave us a brief description of it. It's more powerful, better AI, just going to improve that picture, improve everything about what you're watching on the TV. And then we go through a little tour of this tunnel that's showing off all these new OLED TVs that have that new processor built into them. So just, again, a stunning display of what they are capable of doing. Next up, we actually take a look at some of their commercial solutions, and this is really neat. This is stuff that you're probably going to wind up seeing in hotels and different commercial spaces. First up, they're showing us these train windows and how you can display advertisements on those windows or display information to the passengers on the train through these windows while still giving them a view of the outside area. So these will eventually most likely be used on buses, like I said, trains, in windows, probably in hotels, different things like that. Then moving on, they're showing us their CrossVertical Single ID. And here the idea is to have one device that is able to kind of check you into everywhere. So you're not going to have to continually take out your license or your passport or your phone. It's going to be one thing that can actually get you access to everything that you'll need along the way as you go on a trip. After that, we're going to take a look here at some different signage that they have available. These different touch screens that you can use basically to call amenities to your room. And from there, we're actually looking at the LG Magnet. This is a 136-inch micro LED display. This is something that they're going to use just to create these eye-watering displays in a commercial environment and just show off what an amazing picture they're capable of doing. And these can be customized to be different sizes, different shapes, and it's just a way of really showing off what they are capable of. Then we've got a little more of the touchscreen display here. You can see, again, the room amenities. It's a touchscreen. As we're touching the screen, we're able to order more toiletries. You can order a gift box. You can order room service to your room. So just a different way to implement these clear screens, so when it's turned off, it's not going to be taking up space, or it's just not going to look like a big black box when you're not using it. After that, we got to take a look at one of their LG hotel TVs, and this was a really cool concept because what it does is you scan a QR code here on the screen with your phone, and what that's going to do is it's going to log you into all of your smart apps, or at least most of your smart apps on the TV, so you don't have to enter your password into all of them again if you already have them open on your phone. It's just an easy solution to make your stay at a hotel that much more comfortable and just give you access to streaming videos and things like that. Then we move over to the content curation. So this is using a camera to basically read your body language, read your emotion, and eventually it's going to be able to predict what you want to watch to either improve your mood or just something that it knows you're going to be enjoying to watch, so you don't have to surf through all your streaming stations to try and find something. This is going to help you find it yourself. And then we've got some more display things here. They used a bakery for an example, but you can display what is available throughout the bakery. You can display pricing, different things like that, your store logos, all while being able to see the products right behind the screens. From here, we move on to some more implementation of these different commercial devices that they make. In this example, they have OLED screens set up at the bottom of a pool, and you can change those to display whatever you want on the bottom of the pool, which is cool in itself. But they also, the technology that they have built into this, they were saying, is going to allow the heat from the rooms to be captured, and it's going to recirculate that heat into the pool. So now you're able to heat the water and keep it warm without having to run more electricity or run your heat pumps more often. Up next, we've got a coffee-making robot. It's not really a robot, it's just a coffee-making device, but it also has cameras built in, so it can detect when you're there, and it knows who you are, and it's going to make you a customized cup of coffee. Next up, we're taking a look at something called the Duke Box, which is a play on a jukebox. So it's a musical device here, and we see the same transparent OLED screen that we've seen kind of throughout their booth so far, but behind that is this tube amplifier that looks absolutely incredible, and then you have these horns that come up from the top, and it's conceptual right now, so this isn't on the market or isn't coming to market anytime soon, it didn't sound like, but it's going to display things like album art and lyrics and different things like that catered to your music. Then we move on to the CineBeam, and this was a really cool projector that they had there for us. It's a little portable projector. As you can see, it's super compact. It's got a little handle that you can hold on to. It makes it easy to carry around with you. There's going to be a battery pack available for this one. It's 4K, and it's auto leveling, and it's auto keystone correction. So this is basically a projector for people who don't know how to set up a projector. It's a really great idea here. You basically just set it down, make sure the picture's on the wall, and the projector is going to adjust everything itself. And it does have speakers built in, so you will get audio right from the box itself, but it also has Bluetooth built in, so you'll be able to hook up a Bluetooth speaker to it if you want and still project those great pictures onto the wall. And it also contains their web OS, so it's going to be a smart device as well. You can stream movies from Netflix or Hulu, whatever your streaming service you choose, and it's, again, super easy to set up. Here we've got the LG RV concept, and this thing is pretty cool. You can do some karaoke with a couple of built-in microphones and a speaker. If your clothes happen to get smoky, you can freshen them up inside of the LG Styler built in. There's a little induction cooktop on the side here where you can cook your food. You can brew a cup of coffee in a Duobo coffee maker on the inside. Or you can grab a drink from the slide-out refrigerator drawer. And when you're done and you're ready to relax, you can sit at the table in front of that built-in TV. Next up, we have something for all those sneakerheads out there. This is the Styler Showcase, and it basically is the piece up on the top that we're looking at here is a drawer that you can keep your shoes inside of, and it's going to be humidity controlled. There's adjustable lighting inside of there, and they're on a rotating platform, so they can spin around and you can display them any way you want. And underneath that is a box that you can put up to 4 pairs of shoes inside of, and that's going to freshen them up and keep your shoes looking extra clean, so you can wear them anytime you want. Normally, air purifiers are just these kind of round objects or square objects that sit in your room that really don't have any functionality outside of purifying the air. What they've done here is they've added a tabletop to it. So now you have a purifier purifying your air, and then you have a little tabletop that you can set next to your couch, and it's got a Qi charger on it too. So you can put your drinks down on there, you can put your phone down on there and charge it if you want to. Just a really neat way to integrate a couple different technologies into one really useful device. This is LG's washer-dryer combo coming up fairly soon. We hope to see it. It's got a 110-volt power source, and it can hold up to 5 cubic feet of clothing. So a nice capacity here. It's going to wash and dry all your clothes in the same cavity, which is super convenient. And last up was this really cool booth where they had set up something called Affectionate Intelligence. It was their AI Q9 robot. And this little robot just basically moves around your home and sort of looks for things. The example they gave was if you got a new pet, it would recognize that there was a new pet in the home, and then say the pet knocks over a plant or knocks something over and creates a mess. What this little robot's going to be able to do is detect that mess, and it's going to be able to tell your robot vacuum to come clean it up and what's necessary. It'll recognize whether it's dirt, whether it's other material that falls on the ground, and it's going to intelligently help you keep your home clean. It can also do things like sense your mood. It can sense your temperature based on your connected devices that you're wearing. So if it maybe detects that you were having a rough day, maybe your heart rate was elevated or maybe your temperature was up a little bit, it'll tell you, hey, maybe you should relax a little bit. Maybe you don't need to go to that game tonight. You can take the night off, listen to some music, put on some relaxing television, and just enjoy your night versus the stress of going out. And it was a really interesting way of just helping you be your best self and really helping you maintain a healthy lifestyle. And that was everything that we were able to see at the LG booth at CES 2024. They really did have a ton of cool stuff, and unfortunately, we're not able to show off every little detail of it, but we're showing you like the highlights and all the great stuff that we were able to really capture here for you. Thanks as always for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.